Well, when you think of yoga, you might picture the poses, but a duo who owns a yoga retreat business explain how it's not just a physical practice, but also a mindset. So will you guys just tell me a little bit about what does mindfulness mean and how does it relate with nature?
So mindfulness is getting intentional without judgment.
I think all of us can think of a time when we've been in nature where we really notice like the feel of the water on our skin or the temperature or a big breeze coming through or a beautiful sunrise. And so sometimes just stepping out of the busyness of your daily life, you start to settle into noticing what can you see, hear, smell, the sensation.
And we're here on Park Point at the end, past Sky Harbor Airport. Why do you like this area in particular?
This is a really, really special trail. It's kind of like a magical trail. It's surrounded on all sides by old growth red and white pines that are 120 to 200 years old.
And you also have the elements of the water and the sand. There's a lot of sensation and textures happening. You can see all the different greenery, notice the different flowers that pop up in season. There are a lot of dimensions and textures happening on this trail.
So through Boreal Bliss, what do you all offer?
We just wrapped up a retreat at Sugar Lake Lodge in northern Minnesota. That was super fun. And then our next retreat is our most adventurous retreat. So we have kind of like a spectrum.
Okay.
And the next one is called Adventure Awaits. It's on the edge of the Boundary Waters at Birchwood Wilderness Camp.
We encourage, a phone-free experience as much as possible. And we're out in nature. There's a beautiful yoga deck like in the trees. And we also have day trips, and we have elevated the experience for alum to apply for an overnight experience as well. So
wow.
Yeah, and we teach women things like how to hang a bear bag, how to prepare your food in the Boundary Waters, how to plan a trip, how to do like a 3-woman lift so that you learn how to actually do all the skills that if you want to do your own trip, you feel empowered to do so. Now, have you ever portaged a canoe?
No.
So we need to get you up there.
I have never portaged. Yes. Oh, I would love to. No, that would be so much fun. Take me through a breathing mindfulness exercise.
Okay, so I think it's important to keep it simple.
Okay.
So this is belly breathing. We'll just breathe in and breathe out. So we'll lengthen up through our spine. And to make a connection with your body, you could bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. And we'll empty out our breath. And then you'll inhale through your nose and expand through your belly. Inhale and expand, making room for your lungs. And as you exhale, fully deflate and empty out.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, we breathe constantly, hopefully, and yet focusing on it is something we rarely do.
Yes, so bringing intention and mindfulness makes a huge impact for a small amount of time.
So Bailey, have you had your feet in the sand yet this year?
No, this is
that
the
feel so
first
nice?
time. It feels really nice.
Yeah, so a simple mindfulness practice is to try to bring to mind 5 things you can hear, 4 things you can see, 3 things you can sense with touch, 2 things that you can smell, and lastly, something you can taste. But smell and taste are kind of commingled. So this is a simple mindfulness practice, and 50 to 80% of the time, we're mind wandering. That's what studies show. And so it's kind of our default mode. When you get in a car and you get somewhere and you think, how did I get here? Or you read a page and you're like, I did not retain any of that.
Yes.
So that's default mode. And then focus mode is kind of when we're activating this mindfulness.
Well, thank you so much for showing this to me. I feel more relaxed and present.
Good, great.
Oh, it was so beautiful to be out on that trail.